Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Jeff with Bear River Blogger, and today we're going to do a quick little video update on the Bear River Migratory Bird Refuge. Unfortunately, I still can't actually do videos on the refuge, so we're going to stand here on 4th Street and just give you a couple of updates on what's going on. Hopefully someday Congress will change this so I can get back out and do videos on the bird refuge, but unfortunately right now it's technically still illegal to do videos for YouTube on federal land. So anyway, that's another subject for another day. So for now, we're just going to stand on 4th Street and just give you kind of a heads up on what's going on. You can kind of see there's still some of the floodwaters here, and the bird watching actually on 4th Street is still not bad. Oh, this side the water is actually receded. This is the bird refuge right here. The water's gone down quite a bit because the river is dropping quite a bit. So the flooding's pretty much over, which means the water's going down, but there's still a lot of birds on 4th Street. Not nearly as much as there was when there was a couple feet of water flooding the parts of the refuge, but there's still a lot of birds on 4th Street as the water recedes. I'm seeing, in fact, there's a bunch way out there. You won't be able to see them on my phone, but there's a lot of white-faced ibis around, just tons of them. In fact, over in Corinne, which is over there, they're over in the fields right now. When they're irrigating the fields, the white-faced ibis shows up in hundreds and hundreds of birds in the field at a time. So during the summertime, it's a great place to go find white-faced ibis when they find a field that's being irrigated. But a couple things I wanted to mention is what's going on the bird refuge is one, a few days ago, somebody, at least a couple people, found a green heron out on the auto tour route. That's the second time I've personally have heard of a green heron being on the refuge. I saw one, I'm guessing 8, 9, 10 years ago out on the auto tour route. And if I can find the pictures I took on my computer, I'll throw them here on this video and show you. There's some more white-faced ibis and show you. And this is the second time. I went out the other day to see if I could find it. I personally couldn't find it, but I guess a couple of people have seen it. So I'm gonna go out again later this week, see if I can find it again. But there is apparently a green heron that was hanging out on the auto tour routes the other day. The other thing I wanted to make mention of, this is actually what I was gonna make this video about, is the baby birds are starting to come out. Yesterday I drove around the auto tour route and baby avocets, American avocets, coots, and pied-billed grebes are the ones that I've noticed. And I've noticed also, let's see, the western grebes and the Clark's grebes. I've seen several of them on nests along the auto tour route, which means their babies will be out here pretty soon, within the next probably week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, which means they'll be swimming around with their babies on their backs, which is always a cool thing to see during the summertime. So that's something to keep an eye out for coming up real quick. But right now there's if you get out there on the auto tour and drive slow, you might be able to find some avocet babies. On the west side of the road where the deep water is where I saw the coots and the pied-billed grebes, and the avocets were on the east side. In fact, there's a white-faced ibis standing on the road right there. Just took off. The avocets were on the east side, and the coots and the pied-billed grebes were kind of on the west side. But there are babies out, and that's kind of the exciting time of the year to come see the bird refuge, is the little baby birds. And since I can't do video out there, I'll throw some pictures in here on this video to show you kind of what I saw out there, and I'm gonna do a blog post on it too. And boy, there was just all kinds of white-faced ibises flying by. It's amazing. They're one of my favorite birds. Partially because they just come in such great numbers. They're just all over the skyline there. But anyway, right now it's actually really good on the bird refuge to go bird watching on the auto tour route and even on 4th Street. So this is the time of year the bird watching is really good. Unfortunately, the horseflies are out and the mosquitoes are out, so you got to put up with that a little bit. But the bird watching is well worth it. I was out there yesterday and I got bit a couple times by horseflies, but I didn't mind. I saw a lot of birds, a lot of baby birds, and took some pictures and stuff. So it was, in my mind, well worth it. So Anyway, that's kind of what's going on in the bird refuge. The refuge is hopping pretty good with birds. There goes some more ibis that just flew over ahead. See, they're just coming over. It's big flocks, just individuals, all kinds of them. But the bird refuge is actually doing really good. Summer is a really good time to come see the bird refuge. A lot of these birds are in here for the summer breeding season, and they'll be gone this fall, like the white-faced ibis. They're gone during wintertime, but there's here by the thousands all over the place. So, but if you have a chance, come up and see the Bear River Bird Refuge. If you got questions about it, drop a question down in the comments below, or if you do get up on the Bird Refuge, drop a comment down below and tell us and everybody else what you're seeing. It's kind of interesting to give other people an idea of what you're seeing out there, like the great blue or the green heron. That was I found that on Facebook. Someone posted a couple times, so it's kind of cool to give other people an idea of what's going on and kind of what to see. So drop your sightings down in the comments below, and we'll let other people see what you're seeing. So anyway, if you like these videos, feel free to subscribe and share the channel with your friends, and follow us at bearriverblogger.com, and we will catch you on the next video update.